Well, hello, and welcome to one of our chat sessions from the Governance Institute of Australia. I'm here today with the fabulous Simon Pordage. Simon is a past director and past president of the Governance Institute. His day job is as co-sec for ANZ Bank. And he's also one of our first brand ambassadors for the Governance Institute of Australia. Hi, Simon, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Megan. Nice to join you today.
Your team at the ANZ recently completed a tailored version of our Effective Director course, and I was very interested in your reflections of that. What changes and benefits have you seen in your organisation internally since completing that?
Well, it was great to partner with the Governance Institute in rolling that out within ANZ. I suppose just to give a bit of background, at ANZ we've got over 130 subsidiary companies, and in total almost 400 people that act as directors of those subsidiary companies. And what we needed was a centralised course so we could help and by and large those individuals who are on the boards of those companies are employees of ANZ, and we needed a course that was we could specifically tailor to focus on the needs of our subsidiary companies. And the Governance Institute course really fitted the bill. We were able to tailor it to what we needed for our subsidiary companies, and then we could roll it out amongst our directors. And a number of our subsidiary directors have now gone through that process. We've done a number of group sessions. But it's interesting, while the focus was on helping our subsidiary company directors, my team also found it hugely beneficial to them, and it really gave us some opportunities to consider our subsidiary governance framework. And since we've put that training course in place for our directors, we've also gone back to our subsidiary framework and made a number of improvements based around that course. So it was very invaluable, not just for the participants, our directors, but also for us as governance practitioners as well.
So it's probably a bit of a Dorothy Dixer, but would you recommend Governance Institute training and membership for other financial services organisations? And if so, assuming it's a yes, why?
Well, listen, I've been involved in the Governance Institute for over 15 years now. And, you know, I know it's on the website, but it is really true in practice as well. It is an organisation that's sole focus is on the practice of good governance. And the thing I've always enjoyed about being part of the Governance Institute in any one of the various roles that I've had within it, be it on the board, be it on the policy committees, being a presenter on some of the courses, is that the focus really is on the practice, rather than some of the esoteric issues of governance. Is really how do you move the dial on a daily basis? How can you bring it alive to your daily job? And that's what I've always admired about the work of the Governance Institute, and it's really benefited me in my career. So I've been a long-term ardent supporter of the Governance Institute, and it's going from strength to strength.
Thanks. I think that's it's great feedback and a great reflection on how important it is to understand that institutional assistance that the Governance Institute is trying to support the industry with. So you've come out the other end of a Royal Commission, and that's been obviously an intriguing experience, not just reflecting on the financial services sector, but far beyond. But specifically, I guess, how is the financial services industry really demonstrating its commitment to improving governance practice? Because much of what came out of the Hayne Royal Commission was governance poor practice at its core. So what are you seeing in terms of the finance industry and its demonstration of better practice?
Well, I think for one, you've seen, well, if I just take my own organisation, is, throughout this whole COVID-19 crisis, one of the key tenets that we've put in place is a platform of engage with our stakeholders, our customers, our regulators, the government, a big commitment towards having those really good discussions. You know, in terms of demonstrating commitment to good governance, you know, in addition to that engagement piece, you know, it's, for what I've seen on a day-to-day basis, it's that focus on the real core things to really change the dial on behaviours and culture. So huge amount of focus going internally on, you know, breaking down some of those barriers that can get in the way in a hugely large and complex organisation.
Yeah, it's almost like getting back to basics.
Oh, absolutely. And sometimes in a massive organisation, I mean, we've got over 40,000 people operating in 32 different jurisdictions with multiple different business lines. You know, if you've been around for over 100 years, there is an inherent complexity, and I think the focus, and you know, I feel very fortunate to work with the board and with the management that I do, and I see on a daily basis their commitment to really look at those core material issues and help the organisation.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for talking with us today, and Simon, it's been brilliant.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure, Meg. Thank you for inviting me for this. It's really appreciated.